Hello again, and welcome once more to Valery North Football Manager. It is in the real world. There are the Euros going on, but I think this is a far better place to be because we've got football from the future. We are already into August of 2024. So in fictional Boston United world, we have already found out who the next Prime Minister is going to be. I can't tell you because the game doesn't include that, but that's we're in the future by about 2 months. Is awesome. And ready to go. We got a rather fantastic victory last time against, I've forgotten who, against Woking, that's right, who fancied to finish in the top half of the table, and we were fancied to get relegated. That's a good start. Coming up, we have Southend, who are currently fourth in the table, having won their first match as well. And their media prediction is probably somewhere to be found. But it would be easier to find. Competitions in your squad. Media prediction there predicted to finish 9th as well, so top half finish. So we're going to have to be at our best to beat them. What else is there? Oh yes, at the weekend it was my local Pride. You can see over this shoulder, I've bought myself a new Pride flag. This is the bisexual Pride flag, and this one just here, which is not really showing, is the modern Progress Pride one that's got the circle on the triangle bit, which is very cool. Which I haven't hung up properly because in order to make it stay up, you wouldn't be able to see the triangle bit. So, but yeah, and it was a really good day out. Well, I say day out. I spent a couple of hours there. Was a part of the Pride March, which is excellent. And what else did I do? I watched some people on the staged. There was like a choir vocal group, some drag acts, and various people like that. Had a nice chat with some leather dudes, which was excellent, and it was, yeah, just a great day in the park, really. And I got completely dressed up. Nice black skirt. I had a nice warm coverall, which was great. While it was raining and cold and wet, but as soon as the sun came out, it was way too hot, and that's when I decided to come away. Basically, what else has been going on? There is, as I said, the real world Euros. I've been placing little tiny bets on matches, usually on goals in the first 10 minutes, which has worked out quite well because there have been early goals in quite a lot of the matches. So that's fun. And betting on the first goal method, which has generally not worked out quite as well for me, but anyway, I think it is time to get on with Boston United and our keen efforts to stay in the Vanarama National League and possibly even climb higher. Let's get into it. There you go. Player of the week was for Gateshead, who won 4-0. They're the only team ahead of us in the table at the moment. Which is fine. News, some social feed. People disagreeing with the start. Regan Peverell says our style of play lends itself favourably to good passing, which I think we did do quite well. One day I might manage Bradford City, but this is not that day. Manny Leader said, what a result, can't believe it. Tamindo Horton said, decent result, decent match. On to the next one now. I mean, don't be too enthusiastic, Tamindo. What else have we got? Watkiss on form. Phoebe Lynch. I've no idea how you pronounce that surname. Anyway, Watkiss is pretty good, isn't he? Andreas Spillane, all right game. Nothing more than expected, though. Well, I mean, give the guy credit. He's a good player. So, yeah, we do expect him to do really, really well. CJ Ramsbottom said that's what football is all about. Absolutely battered them. No. And responding to Dylan Day, making his first appearance. Andreas Spillane says he needs more time, and CJ Ramsbottom was excited to see him. Okay. And we've got something in the inbox. I do hope that we will avoid the drop. So, well reported, Eliza. Okay. Available first team players for under 18s match. Morris. Yeah, sure. Available for next match. 2 minutes. Next red Port. We should be happy with the result. We're better than the opposition. And had a comfortable scoreline. Praise. Okay. Season ticket sales. Ooh, it's 666. I bet the last one was sold to the devil. Ooh, they have season ticket sales have soared from last season. We sold under 600. Well, in fact, we sold 71 more. I wouldn't call that soaring, but it is an increase of over 10%. So it's very good news. And I kind of think what you'd expect when they're playing at a higher level. Kieran Hannis has decided to stay with us. They're going up against Southend. They've got a good goalkeeper, it says, and they're not good at teamwork. And the goalie's bad at reflexes. Ooh, that could be helpful. Because if we get enough shots away, bound to get through eventually. I think I fancy our chances here. Yeah, I do. Social feed. That's a good reminder. I need to advertise this on my social medias. Okay, let's concentrate on this for a bit. That's just Brighton. Not interested in that right now. I mean, I'm interested in Brighton. I want to manage them at some point, but not going to happen right now. Continue. Training schedule, I'm sure that's all fine. Weekly staff meeting. See what they've got for me today. Individual training is not yielding results or not likely to improve any further, so we'll accept that. Player traits to suggest, I think we'll train for those. Accept. Zizek is a squad player for us. We're not going to do that one. Dan Hall is unhappy. I mean, there's not a lot I can do about that, really, because he isn't really at a strong enough level any longer to compete for the playing time he wants. And I think he's just going to have to go. He keeps making a fuss. Wants to move. Okay. Smith is having we're having a positive influence on him. Excellent. The squad as a whole are happy to throw their support behind you. Atmosphere very good. Support good. Excellent. Thank you very much. Neville Parker is developing really well. I'm a key player. As could Tom Bunce. Just been moved up to the senior main squad. Right, and apparently that's all they've got for me. So thank you very much, Scott, Gary, Luke, and Ryan. I'll move on. End the meeting. Okay. Right. Okay, we've got inbox. Archibald has decided to stay. I can understand why he would. Under 18 suffer heavy defeat. Elliot Bradley, the only one getting up to 7 even. That's very disappointing. But I mean, it's kind of promising. I mean, there are some star players or potential star players in here who just did not perform well enough. Very disappointing. Anyway, scouting update. 6 to look at here. I don't think we're going to sign anybody new now. I think we have the squad that we want. This League One, but check we're looking for before. I think we've done all right with our central defenders. I think we've done all right with our strikers. Yeah, we're probably not going to be looking at many more signings. We're all right. So he'd only be 4th in the depth chart. That's ridiculous. So thank you very much for the suggestion, but we'll move on. I'm happy with our goalkeeper situation still. Paul Smith would be an improvement, but no, let's scout him a bit further. Mark Fletcher we do not need. So he would be very useful. Could be very useful. Defensive midfielder or right back. He's already on my shortlist. Let's get more scouting. Steve Burton is not, I think. Seb Clancy, he play for us. Loan him. Interesting one. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think we'll ask to loan him back. Loan offer. Okay. Okay, so it's saying a fee. Hmm. No, I don't think we're going to bother. They want him to play in a different environment, which is fair enough. Okay, Ryan McCardle. I've looked at before. I'm just going to remove him from the shortlist, though. I don't think we need him. There. Okay. Done. Move on. Boston United fan poll. Should Jimmy Hamilton be in the first team? 60% say no. Well, guessing he's made some kind of media statement. Zoe Fitzgerald thinks we should do everything in our power to accommodate him. Neil Thomas Barker says it's a hard one. Does one talent warrant special attention? And Macaulay Faber says if he wants to play regularly, he needs to be a better part of the team. Simple. Okay. Bradford getting beaten by Sheffield United in the Carabao Cup, the League Cup. Friend made his debut. Well, I guess. Boston United players named in Team of the Week. Watkins and Abdikani Mohammed. Yep, they definitely deserve it. Targets and promises updates. Dan Hall wants to play more. Well, we'll see about that. Stevenson is getting what he wants. And James Rigby wants sold and is happy with the price that we have set. Okay. On with the recruitment focuses. Now, even though I think we are actually pretty well set up, preparation, like your suggestions, Scott, so I'll go along with them. Mary joins the okay. Team selection. I'm willing to go along with all of that, I think. I'm going to give Dan Hall a chance, though. Ben Castle going to be bench. Andy Knight. I'll put these in the order that I would like to referencing them. Yeah. Yep. That's the fairly good setup for now. How Dan Hall does. Takes our decision. I think. Sure. Cool. Okay. Boston United face Southend. Southend are strong favourites again. Popular manager Valery North joined in much today. Boston are looking for a win to mark out their credentials of avoiding a relegation struggle this season. Yeah, we are. Cash, that's fine. Available first team players. Yep, that's fine. Suggestion. Morris. Yes, so. Minutes again. Ah, here we go. Our fans have things to say. Yahia Flitcroft says Valerie North can't really pick a bad 11 from this squad, can she? No, she can't. And Jeremy Simpson Pussey says Smith can drive us forward, so he's a must start. Opinion. Give it the due weight it deserves, i.e., none. Because I'm the manager. I'm not going to pick on Dan Hall for his training at this point. I am going to praise Stuart Smith. Really well done on how you've trained. Good up. Appreciates the positive words. That's good. Ben Castle. Going to get direction. Want. Conduct. I wanted to praise training, but it didn't let me. Training development. Trained really well lately. Keep it up, Tino. Okay. Southend. Box to do. We didn't have a press conference. That disappointing and surprising. Oh well. Expectations. The board expects us to lose. Well, I intend to defy those expectations. And the supporters think we are going to get or hope to see a draw. Woodhouse make his debut, which will do. Excellent. House is best as wood. Also best. Wood advance forward. We'll leave things as they are. Nope. I'm going to leave that as it is. Obstructions. Yeah, we'll do that. No, we're going to stay attacking. That's just how we do. We're not going to work the ball into the box. That's not how we do. Parker is lacking in match fitness. Okay. Ignore that. Going to ignore that. Got James Rigby working well with Junior Watkiss, but Rigby isn't starting this one for a change. Selection. Lawrence and Watkiss also work well together. Looking forward to this. I don't think I need to make any further changes. Yes, I swap these two. I think that does better for the roles that we're asking them to play. So we'll do that. Team. Lacking in matchup. Fine. Possibly not going to be on the team on the field for a full 90 anyway. Get ready to rumble. None. Jane Burrows says Lawrence starting is a terrible call. Well, I disagree. Matilda Waterhouse says Woodhouse is really in good condition. Yeah, Matilda, are you just saying that because you think he's fit? Anyway, here we go. We've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we're capable of. Defenders, hands on the hips. Trust you to make the difference. Midfielders, I have faith in you to make the difference. I think I'm not going to risk upsetting them further. I'm just going to leave it at that. Because my guys are feeling good. And it's match day. Here we go. Yeah, we can beat all these guys. Let's kick off. And here we go. Right, so Boston with the ball. Watkiss in midfield. Gives it to Hall. Here's Lawrence. Watkiss. Loses it to Askey, but one back again. McKenna crosses the ball. Woodhouse heads it down. Morgan under a lot of pressure. And McKenna's shot is feeble, you'd have to say. Rakowski takes the free kick. It's with Twig on the right now. Twig takes it to the touchline. Parker steals it, but Heskey and Hemingway have the shot. Is modest. Darby to Barrett. Marshall. Robin Twig running into the area now, and that is behind for a corner kick. Darby takes the corner kick for Southend. Marshall heads it over the bar, and that's a goal kick to Boston. Day takes the free kick. Hall taps it back to Rose. Under pressure, here's Parker. Ball to Woodhouse, through to Lawrence. Morgan coming in from the right. Loses it to Godwin. Goodwin and Marshall. Back to Rakowski. Parker heads that to Hall. Mows to Morgan. Woodhouse. Hall. Woodhouse. Watkiss. Surely that was a foul in the build-up there, but it doesn't matter because Michael Lawrence slotted that one away. And Williams was left stranded. Here's Smith to Hall. Hall to Woodhouse. Is it through to Watkiss? Askey's challenge. I don't know if that was a fair challenge or not. But Michael Lawrence did the job, so it doesn't matter. And it's another corner kick for Southend. Derby crosses. Comes down, here's Hall. Hall with the shot. And that's a foul, apparently. And as things stand, Boston United are top of the table ahead of Yeovil. There's a free kick for Southend. Derby puts it into the wall. And it's behind for a corner kick. Derby takes the corner, it's headed away, only as far as Derby. Here's Rakowski. And Southend can't really make anything of it. A corner kick now for Boston. McKenna to the far post, headed across, and it's over, so that's a goal kick. Plenty of action. Only one goal so far, and it's gone the way we want it to. Here's Derby with a corner kick for Southend again. Into the middle post, and Kasper Rakowski with the header, and Rose left stranded. Derby. Rakowski just rises above everyone, Rose is stranded, and that is 1-1. Woodhouse kicks off, and Morgan on the right. Bill and Morgan. Smith and Morgan exchange the ball. Watkins and Hall exchange the ball. Goodwin heads that away. And it's come down for Twig. Twig running in to the centre field. Hall, the Southend Hall, has a shot that's gone behind for a corner kick. Hemingway is going to take, headed back to him. Is Askey, Twig, Morgan getting that clear eventually. Derby takes the free kick. Twig gets it through to Hemingway. Rose makes a fabulous save. That's going to be another corner kick. Derby takes it to the near post. It's headed away only as far as Twig, who takes the shot. Can't finish it though. I am disappointed actually that we've conceded and not scored again. So we are not creative enough and not positive enough. That's got everyone fired up. Excellent news. Just gonna see if I want to bring off Dan Hall yet. And he hasn't been playing well enough. So yeah, I'm gonna bring on Ben. Do that thing. Ball-winning midfielder. Boom. And all motivated. Start second half. Marshall kicks off for Boston with Derby. Woodhouse steals it. Derby puts it out of play for a throw. Smith with the header clearance. Here's a free kick. Derby with the free kick off the wall. Corner kick. Now Southend have a really fancy stadium with that TV screen and everything. Here's Twig. Derby. Oh, with the shot. And they can't get it on target. Oh, it's offside. So a free kick. Okay. Derby with the free kick. Headed away only as far as Twig. Twig with the shot. Rose makes the save. Although, actually, he didn't get a touch on it. So that's goal kick. Here's good to go over there with the throw. Here's McKenna stealing the ball. Gets it to Woodhouse, who loses it to Modeste. Barrett. Hemingway with the shot. And that's over the bar. Derby with a free kick. Gets it in. Simon Hemingway with the finish. And that is 2-1 to Southend. Derby just puts it over the bar there. Ball heads it down. Hemingway finishes. No chance for Rose there. Slight offside decision. I did wonder, but it's not in our favour. What do we need? We need James Rigby on. And And Matt McKenna is not performing as well as I would hope. So, Abdikhani Mohammed. Talk. I want you to go out there and make an impact. There's plenty of time left. Just get them excited. Abdikhani Mohammed is inspired. James Rigby is composed. Okay. Right. Rose with the goal kick. Ended up with Woods for Southend. But Watkins steals it from Barrett, but Barrett wins it back in the end. Bukowski to Brown. Goodwin back to Barrett. Moss plays it to Parker though. Derby heads that down. Through for Twig! No! That's 3-1. Well, we knew this was going to be a hard match to win. This is not how I wanted things to turn out. Twig beats his man just too easily. That was... Who is that? He is just onside. That must have been Moss or Parker. Okay. Derby with the free kick. Rushes the netting, but no score. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Got to do better. Had a shot off target there, it says. Williams with the goal kick. Day heads it down. This one gets it, tries to get it through, but Goodwin cuts it out. Morgan steals it back. Here's Watkins. Watkins with a shot. Derby gets that clear. Twig. The Hall, he's offside. Ball comes through for Rose again. Rose get that downfield. Yeah. Bukowski heads it away. Barrett, but it falls for Rigby! Ah, he couldn't quite get it past the keeper. But a corner kick. Watkins takes the corner to the far post. Smith heads it down. There's Mohammed. That's all. Parker. The attack breaks down. Moss with the free kick. Parker. Parker tackled. Oh, rolls all the way through for Rose. There's Classon on the attack again. Out to Parker on the left. Moss, Classon. Looking for space. Mohammed on the right. Cuts it back. Rigby with the head. And suddenly hope springs in the Boston United side. Come on, lads. We can still win this. Here's Twig on the attack though. Ball out to Cook on the left for Southend. Cook into the area. Cuts it back. Woods with the shots. Desperate save. Cook is down. He looks hurt. That's bad news. It's a free kick in the end for the foul that caused the injury, presumably. So it's not deliberate. That's gone all the way through for Rose to claim out of the air. And we're back on the attack, but Southend quickly turned that around again. Modeste through for Brown. Barrett through for Hall. Hall with the shot. And that's come off the keeper, I think, for a corner kick. Here's Woods. Picks it behind for another corner kick. Clock is ticking down. We need to get this clear. Takes it short. Here's Cook into Woods. Woods plays it all the way back to Derby. Derby through to Brown. Brown finds Twig. Twig takes the shot. Rose does well to get the hand on that. And it is another corner kick. Can Boston hold on just for this? 3-2 scoreline. Here's Derby into the... Day gets it away. The final whistle blows. We weren't able to get a win, but we gave a good account of ourselves. 3-2. could have been worse, but we were well beaten there in the end. So, yeah, good effort, lads. Whew. Matt Goldberg says, never thought we'd get anything out of that before kickoff, but we created more than enough to at least get a draw. No, we didn't really. Winston says, got to take your hat off to Southend, really. We won't play many better sides this season. Well, possibly 6 or 7 better sides. Lola Friat says, I don't think there's anything else on the planet as entertaining as a match like that. Brilliant to watch today. Well, thank you, but it's not the result we were really hoping for. To be fair, we wanted a win, or at least a draw. Even his takeover collapse. So we've seen all those. Oh, Grace Quirk says everyone is eating good with this formation. Eh? Nikolina Pavicic says we want to move the ball effectively and this formation suits these players. I agree, that's why we play it. Ava Friat, no idea if she's related to the other one. Says Woodhouse did not do that much for me, needs more time. He does. But Murray Field says he's pretty pleased to see him make his debut. Yeah, fair enough. Fox. Southend grabbed deserved win, I think so. Wymark doesn't want to use it as an excuse. So, that's fair enough. Woodhouse made his debut. Now we can go and talk to Ryan and Kurt. And Peter Selvey. Thought he was a cricket commentator. But anyway, he's BBC Essex. So, and talk to them. Okay, Ryan, you're up first, according to Eliza. So, what have you got for me, Ryan? There's never a good time to concede, but is it true to suggest doing so just before half time is an especially bad one? I believe if we could have avoided conceding before half time, the match might have gone on a very different trajectory. Neil Woodhouse was pretty solid on his debut today. How do you think it went? I don't like to comment on debuts in general, but he handled his business and that was pleasing. Peter. Unlucky to come up against Jack Brown and he's in that kind of form. It's hard to disagree with that statement. I'll be passing on the tape of his performance for my players to replicate. Frustrating is it to have lost a match like that, considering the highly questionable decisions made by the officials. Look, there's nobody to blame for this defeat but ourselves. That's all I'll say. And call it after a refereeing performance that will generate plenty of discussion. How do you think it reflects on the standards of officiating in England? If we're going to go down that road, Ryan, then I want to express my support for the officials. They do a thankless task, and most of the time, they get it spot on. Selvey, how would you describe your relationship with Phil Wymark? I don't know him, but I respect him as a manager, and hope to get him know more. And that's everything, according to Eliza, so thank you very much. Thank you, Ryan and Kurt. I'll see you next time, and thank you, Peter. It's been wonderful speaking to you too. There we go. And Peter Selvey feels a little bit nicer about me. That's good. Oh, and I am still on match day. Whoops. There we go. I make that mistake at least once every week, I think. Well, we are still top half of the table, so could have been worse. And with that said, I think we'll just move on. Box. I do back the referees. Always going to back the referees. Part of my experience that I have in real life. I have been a referee. I've mentioned that more than once. Let's move shortlist. Yeah, fine. Those positions. Right. Got York City. So they must have won one and drawn one. 7. Thing. Are hard working. Our own work ethic be important there. Good at marking. So we are going to have to be pacey, and questions about the anticipation don't accelerate well. So that, given that I have focused on speed and acceleration for my squad, that might work in our favour. Fingers crossed. Okay, own roundup. Kubuka off the mark. What a goal for Horsham. Fullback, so I mean that's not really what he's meant to be doing, but well done the lad. Boya, no progress. Well, that's disappointing. Staff meeting. Michael Lawrence is not going to improve any further. Quite strong now, that's good. Tom Bunce. Attempt overhead kicks. His natural bravery suggests he could be good at them. Okay, let's do that. And also his weaker left foot. Do that. Progress being made. All very good. And we shall move on. Inbox. Cutting. Finished. 3 Cup. North. Hey. So, Carlisle Harrogate. Wednesday. Interesting. Gareth Jones. But he'd be 4th in our depth chart, so it's not worth it. Keep an eye on him though. Ollie Horton, last resort, so we him from the list. And the same with Connor Simpson. F. Early signs of a good signing. Okay, let's shortlist him and scout him further. Mark Fletcher. And a bit more information, thanks. Scouting. Kyle Johnson. Doesn't really give us that much straight away. So, no. Thomas Maiden is not interested, so no. Healy we don't need. Clancy we're not going to get. Darren Cole interested. So everything on again. The update, no injuries. Good. along quite nicely, really. Anything in social media? Not things that I hope to manage one day. Oh, hello. Cam Watt says, who thinks he's any good? About Chukwuebuka, but Odin Lowe says, I'm a big fan. Fair enough. And I think Chukwuebuka is going to be a star one day. If not for us, then maybe for a bigger team. Yep. Yeah. Enough. Changes on this. Odd. I am in fact going to go with what I have outlined here. Right, left. Stevenson is on the bench. New York remains our attacking midfield first choice. Matt McKenna on the wing. Kani Mohammed on the right. Dan Hall is going out in favour of backup, I think. Yeah. Parker. Kelly. Jay and Smith, yes. Moss. Bench. Oh. Put Jake Morris on the bench. Good player. Better cover. No, I am going to put it like that. That is who I'm going for. Agree with suggested lineup. Okay. Win to mark out credentials. Yeah. Flash. Players. No suggestions. Okay. Press conference. Yay! Kurt and Ryan. Love them. Hello, Kurt. Hello, Ryan. It's lovely to see you, boys. Ryan, how will your players respond to the disappointment against Southend last time out? I'm hoping to see a positive reaction. That'll tell me we're going in the right direction. How valuable is it to you to have a player so comfortable with the balls, Junior Watkiss? He has the trust of everyone in the team and he runs the show. The way Jack Morgan plays could make him ideal for this game. Jack makes it look easy. I'm pretty confident his ability will shine through. To everyone. Press conference. Okay. Based on that suggestion. Sorry, I am going to put Jack Morgan on the bench as potential super sub. I'm looking for a positive reaction. They're quite right. Training week is him, I think. And Atkinson deserves praise. Well, those words. Dan has gone backwards on his training. That's not good enough. Good. Moss also needs a word. One player training. Very disappointed. He'll understand. He understands and try to improve. I'll do that. Yes. Rigby, disappointingly. Development. James Rigby, you've not been training lately. Understands and says he'll try to improve. Good. You should. No defeat. Oof. Okay, Bradley doing well again. Thomas Vincent, very disappointed. Go next. I mean, some of these are players that I had my eye on for the first team, like Ismet and Daniel. Wow. That. A meeting. Not making those changes. Instructions. We're going to stay on the attack. We're going to push player up for this match, apparently. Kelly needs match enough. So well with both our strikers. Makes such a great team to have. And we are ready to go to the match again. Do this. Maya Gorman says Kelly needs to impress if he's starting. Yes, everyone does if they're starting. Toby Spencer says Day is about to show everyone why he's so good. Agree. Change thing. Go to the dressing room. Our home form is important to us, so let's go out there and make the advantage count. On the hips, I trust you to make the difference. Fielders, pump fist, I trust you to make the difference. Attackers, hands on the hips, looking for you to give us an edge. Motivated, inspired, pleased, happy, that sort of thing. Excellent. Here we go. Kick off. Here we go. McCarthy kicks off for York. That's Hutchinson on the right. Armadi. Parker cuts it out, but out for a throw. Hutchinson takes the throw for York. Riley to Armadi. It's back to Pickering. Here's Watson on the left now. It's come off the defender, but it's ended up with Armadi again. And Parker with a late tackle there. He's a lucky boy. Corner kick. Kenner can't stay on side, it says. But the highlights are not being shown. Plenty of goal area action though. Watson with the throw for York. Here's Newton. Back to Watson. McCarthy through for Burrows. Smith cuts it out and gets it all the way back to Rose in the Boston goal. Rose looks for space, then hooves it downfield. Watson heads it down for Pickering. Burrows gets through on goal. Rose deals with that comfortably though. Lots more of no action, apparently, or not worthy of highlights. McKenna with the free kick to Mohammed. Headed away, comes down to Kelly eventually. All the way back to Parker. Parker gets it forward to McKenna. Rigby! That's what we love to see. Boston fans go wild. Okay, so yeah, Parker plays it to Classon, who plays it back to Parker. Parker lobs it all the way over for McKenna to beat the offside track. Rigby comes rushing through and steals it away from Puckett in the York goal. Classic poacher's goal. Love it. Here's Amadi taking the corner kick for York though. Headed away. Parker gets it out. Amadi gathers. Rowley with the long range shot. Brushes the roof of the net, but no good. Amadi with another corner kick. Newton plays it back to him. Casson gets in the way. Newton lobs it over the goal again. Right. Hit early crosses. Yes. We are not going to work the ball into the box. We'll ignore that one. Watson with the throw for York. And Newton in the area. Hutchinson. Parker does well to clear that away. That's out for a throw near the corner flag. Here's Day with the free kick. Classon can't get it through to Mohammed. Newton stole it. Here's Newton again. Coming down the left for York. Crosses the ball. Parker and Ahmed got it to Amadi, sorry, got there first. So that's goal kick. Amadi with the free kick. Here's Burrows. Burrows into the box. Cuts it back. Amadi with the finish. Ali Amadi scores. That is 1-1. And Mohammed got it away. Watkins couldn't quite get there first. Burrows plays it into the box, heads for the byline and crosses for Amadi, who's classic poacher's goal again. Just taps it past Rose, and that's all she wrote. So 1-1 at half time. I'm far from pleased with what I just saw from this team, honestly. I think you could do better. Okay. I am going to hopefully encourage Abdikhani Mohammed. Not that bad, but you can still improve. I have faith in you. Yeah. I've got everybody motivated. That's what I like to see. And about the second half. Lawrence kicks off for Boston. Parker. Smith. Back with Day and all very tidy. Nothing much happening. Okay, Smith with the throw. Back with Smith. That's it back for Watkins. Smith and Mohammed somehow keeping possession. Is Classon under pressure? Through for Lawrence! Can't get it past Puckett. So, remains 1-1. Okay, free kick. Newton takes it. Dorman. Amadi into the box. And it's deflected by the keeper. Amadi takes the corner kick. The header is over the net, and that's a goal kick for Boston. Let's make that change. Testing. And Casson, he does look tired. Come on, Michael. Any other changes that I want to make right now? think I'm going to keep my powder dry. Fist. Plenty of time left to change this game. Go out there and make it happen. Being aggressive might be helpful. You know, it's Riley. He's across. Comes all the way to Newton on the left-hand side. Burrows with a long shot and can't keep it down. So that's a goal kick for Boston. Matt McKenna's looking quite tired. I think we are going to have to make a change there. McKenna comes out. Comes on. Anybody else? I think Neville Parker might have to come out. Well, he's looking very tired. Garth Moss. Central defence. Team talk. Fists. Have faith in you, go out there and make a difference. Inspired and pleased, that's what we see from sub play. Newton with the throw. McCarthy back to Newton. Back to McCarthy. Riley with the shot in front of goal. Can't keep it down. Day with the free kick. Here's Kelly. Rigby tries to find Lawrence, who plays it off the defender, it looks like. So that's a corner kick. Watkins take the corner kick. We're into stoppage time now. Taking his time over this, which is fair enough. To the far post. It comes all the way out to Mohammed. Plays it in the box. Takes the shot. Whoa! 2-1! Wow, what a shot by Mohammed. Watkins to the far post. It's headed away by Dorman. Mohammed picks it up. Just skips past everyone. Everyone was central. And he just finds a way past the gaggle of players. And it's just a free shot, really. Okay, here's Lambert. Lambert bringing it forward. To Brown. Tries to find a way through, but there's Kelly there. Here's Lawrence. Lawrence coming through. And the goal takes the shot. Bucket turns it around the corner for a corner kick. Post, rather. Watkins takes the corner kick. Taking his time over this. As well he might. Watkins to the far post. Pocket gathers that one gratefully. If I was the referee, I would ask them to give him a different shirt. It's way too similar to the outfield players. But that's my opinion. Anyway, Watson, Lambert, Dobson, looking for someone, anyone. There's nobody there. Moss, but he gives it away to McCarthy. Pickering with the shot, and Rose very grateful for that being easy to take hold of. Rose plays that downfield. Dorman hits it down. Pickering gets a touch, but it's the last touch of the game. And Boston have won 2-1. Excellent. Whew. Well done, lads. Good win. Whew. What a result, eh? And Derry says, decent result, decent match. On to the next one. Charlie Bayodi says, fantastic result. Defended well, attacked well. Just a brilliant all-round performance. We could improve in both areas, I think, but we did do a great job. We are in the playoff spots, so can't say fairer than that. Boston United fortunate to beat York, claims the press. Claims one football. A somewhat fortuitous win over York City on a warm summer's afternoon at the Community Stadium. Coach James Rigby gave Boston United the lead with a close-range volley into the top corner. Winger Ali Ahmadi then equalised for York in the 45th minute with a close-range finish into the bottom left corner. Winger Abdikani Mohammed then clinched a late winner on 91 minutes with a fierce shot that went in off the post. A superb solo effort, and Mohammed looked delighted, as well he might, it really was. Mohammed's impact delighted the fans with his late goal. Indeed. And we've got Phil Thomas of BBC Radio York, who views me friendly fashion. So let's go and talk to them as soon as I'm on view. There we go. Hey, good evening, Ryan. Good evening, Kurt. And good evening, Phil, as well. It's lovely to see you all. Liza says it's your turn, Phil, to go first. Can you put into words your reaction when Abdikhani Mohammed scored late on for your side? We worked hard for that. We got the reward, and I'm so pleased. Ryan Collett, can you explain Michael Lawrence's bad day in front of goal? To miss those chances in the first place, you have to get into the positions, and I'm happy with that. The goals will come. And Eliza says that's the only questions we've got time for. So thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Kurt. Not that you've got to say anything. And thank you, Phil. There we go. Eastleigh's unbeaten run reaches 20 games. Wow. Well done, them. Out of the week news. Goodman. Yeah, well, fine. Not much to say about that. Got time to get through one more match. Will be against Bromley, who are currently 9th. Okay. Lead. Seen all of these. Reaction. The formation. Leonella Steer says this formation is such a good fit, and look at the results. Mania Pastu says hopefully this formation is here to stay. As long as it keeps working, yeah. Seen those ones before. Fine. On. New staff meeting. Look, what have you got for me? And Mitchell. I will do all of those. Those, stop those ones. Quite good enough to pay for it. I mean, they're not wrong. That's the thing, but I think I'm gonna have to. Sorry, Dan, or whoever that was, Mr. Stevenson, Dan Hall. He's going to get grumpy if I do it. I'm not going to. When Wakefield is apparently coming along tremendously. I'm not sure the graph shows that. Matt McKenna is benefiting, so good. Paul Rose, major influence on the pitch. Becoming highly influential. Okay. Average club atmosphere and good support. Okay. There. Brown would be a quality signing. Need him though. Best. A practical signing. That sounds like what we need. Impractical signing. No. Paul Smith. Okay. Free agent, that's the thing. So we get much information about him unless we offer him a trial. So let's do that. Fletcher. Free agent wants him. Start Harrogate. I think he's destined for a team higher than us, fortunately. So that there. Scouting update. Ashton McFarlane. Ooh. Be useful. Offer him a trial as well. Because we have wage budget to bring in more players. We need, if we fancy it, so I don't want to on a loan basis. That makes no sense whatsoever. Sony, no interest. That Prince Macho. Diana. Say no, but I don't think. Tony Payne, we are really quite good at that. Ready? Kyle Johnson, don't want to spend money on him. Andy Cottrell is not really needed. Fifth set trial, excellent. Get a good look at these two. Interesting. Carlin. It's wide covered defender as well. Assistant report star player could still improve. It's very promising. Paul Smith, the goalkeeper. Brian Collett wants to know how likely are we to sign him. It's up to him. We know how good he can be on his day, and if he knows there's a contract there waiting for him, if he impresses. Ryan? Good sign, Smith. Yes. Point of one. John Morrison. Okay. Says he's not interested in speaking to Eastbourne. Well, he can tell them that himself. Fine. What I always say in those situations. Kelly being called up by St Kitts and Nevis. That's fine. Good luck to him. Our fans have reacted to the offer, the trial offer to Smith. Value Price says made up with this trial. If it happens, it could be a real asset. Dan Bonnell says seems a waste of time, and Matilda Venable says if he's good enough to play for us, what's the problem? indeed. And McFarlane, Dan Swan says McFarlane agreeing to a trial is good news. Jeff Gillespie says we'll give him a chance and see what happens. And Jacob Spooner says not sure about this deal. He's not looked that good. Well, this is why we bring them in on trial to see how good they actually are. Report. Good defending. Good goalkeeping. Good attacking. Is there anything they're bad at? Apparently not. General performance is above average. Okay. That's going to be a challenge. Accept all that as fine. Right. Really? Win. I think the players I've selected are the guys who will help us win. I'm going to put Jake Morris on the bench. Lee Stevenson. Adopia. Dylan Day has not performed well so far. Restart. Andy Knight. Good either. But I don't think this is the match to give Leon Clark start. I think that's going with this match. Time to go to the press conference and meet Kurt and Ryan again. Brilliant. Kurt Jones to go first this time. Hello, Kurt. Got for me. In for a repeat performance from last time out against York. Absolutely. Everyone knows that we have to keep working hard to put together a good sequence. Ryan Neville Parker has the intangible qualities so many players look for in a leader. How does that help you in the way you set up your team? I think we rely on him as a team, and that's not about to change. Eliza says, those are your only questions this time, lads. So thank you again, Kurt. Thank you, Ryan. I'll see you after the match. Always upbeat about our form. Of course I am. Available first team players. Yep. Fine. In review. Alan. Well in training. Get up. Wow. Dylan Day. Slide down. Because that's my fault. I'll make up for it. Yes, you do that. You understand. Keep working hard. Jimmy Hamilton. You understand as well. There we go. Game. Box. Hamid handed Somalia call up. Ooh. Well done, the lad. Hey. The war-torn region as well. Like to him. Oh, we beat Arrogant Under-18s 2-0. Excellent news. Lots of star performances, Colin Wakefield in particular. Good. Meeting, I'm not making those changes. Do the opposition instruction. I'm going to stay on the attack. Lower line of engagement this time. And we shall not get stuck in for once. Fine. Kelly and Knight work well together. That's good to see. Theme, yeah. What is upset? Nervous about his battle with John Collins. Oh wow, Virginia. Hey, you're gonna be fine. You're our star. Trust me. Albie Hool doesn't think I should have picked Kenroy Kelly, but Dashana Turam Ulien is happy that Lawrence is starting. Okay. Come on, lads. They pump fists. Got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Show everyone else. Just you to make the difference, lads. Just you to make the difference. And I'm looking for give us an edge. That's okay, I guess. And we're off to match. Only have drawn twice and won once, so I think we can beat these guys. Kick off. And it is Bromley to kick off. Here's Collins back to Mitchell. There's Walker out to Jones on the right. Jones taking it down to the corner. McKenna marking him. Collins! Whoa, wow, shots from close to the penalty spot. That was an incredible start. Okay, Jones takes it down to the right-hand corner flag. McKenna tries to keep him bottled up, but he plays it back to Walker, who finds Collins completely unmarked on the penalty spot, and Rose is left with zero chance there. I'm not happy with the defending there, I've got to be honest. Not happy with the defending. Okay, McKenna with the corner kick for Boston to the far post. It comes out to Lawrence. Here's Smith with the shot. He is a defender, so we weren't really expecting much from him in that respect, but it was worth a try. Here's Watkins with the corner kick from the other side this time. Headed on, here's Mohammed, gets it back in! Knight's header is into Maloney's arms, and no goal is scored. Here's Jones with the throw. Pinto to Walker. Walker with the shot. Came off Collins. Pinto had another go. Couldn't get it on target. Whew. We are under quite a lot of pressure. We'll do that. You know what? I'm going to take us back to a cautious style, because we are struggling against these boys. Have some early crosses. Very little action to talk about. Here's Maloney with the goal kick. Knight heads it down to Rigby, but Collins takes it. Collins plays it back to Daly. Walker. Pinto through for Jones. Jones with a shot, and it's off the upright. Watkins and Lawrence on the counter-attack now for Boston. Mohammed takes it down. Plays it off the defender. Corner kick. Watkins to the far post. Maloney grabs that out of the air though, so nothing comes of that. Moves it downfield. Here's Knight. And Parker. McKenna on the left. Walker wins it. Collins. Johnson. Matthew. Nash on the left for Bromley now. Plays it back to Collins. Walker with the shot from outside the D. Can't get it down. Walker with the free kick. Rose just grabs that away from the on-rushing attacker. Here's Matthew. Nash. Casson steals it. McKenna moves it forward. Comfortable for Daly to gather. For Bromley, here's Johnson. Parker trying to mark him. 2 players on him, but he gets it to Jones. Nash with the shot. Rose got a hand to that to keep it out. Collins with the corner kick for Bromley. Smith heads that away. Comes out to Collins. Johnson with the shot. Off target. Got a deflection though, so Collins with the corner kick. Headed away. Johnson on the attack. Collins gets a touch but can't control it. Behind for a goal kick, and that is half time. Bromley leading 1-0. So, disappointed. We're not creative enough. We're not positive enough. Hands on hips. Most people, apart from Michael Lawrence, who is anxious. I'm going to bring Lee Stevenson on. Then I am going to speak to both attackers. You weren't that bad, but you can still improve. I have faith in you. Stevenson is motivated. Excellent. And to start the second half. Okay, Stevenson kicks off. Back to Kelly. To Smith. Casson through for... I didn't see because... not a highlight anymore. And it cuts out the pass. And going on. Rigby with a shot off target, it says, but apparently that's not a highlight either. Oh, Stevenson needs the physio. Yikes. Yeah, okay. Smith to the throw. Casson. Knight to Kelly. Parker on the left, who's to McKenna. McKenna cuts it in. Rigby can't get that down. Wow. All that. Stevenson. By injury. Well, Jake, you can play striker, so I'm putting you in to play striker. What position do you play best? I'm going to put you in as a deep lying forward, an attack duty. Having to sub off the guy who came on as a sub is never ideal. I think I've got to bring off Ben because he's on a yellow. So we're going to do it. Talk. Fists. Plenty of time to change this game. Go out there and make it happen. Morris is inspired. Gerard is aggressive. Come sub. Play. Jones with the throw for Bromley. Into the box. Smith heads it away. Comes as far as Matthew. Into the box. Nash. Collins takes the shot. Straight at Rose though, so he's happy with that. Here's all our subs. Here's a corner kick. Oh, throw from near the corner. McKenna crosses. Comes down to Collins. Johnson. Mohammed steals it. Morrison. McKenna. Walker gets hold of that one. Whoa! That's an amazing miss, but it's a corner kick. McKenna is taking the corner for Boston. To the far post. Headed down. Maloney gets it. Nothing comes of that chance. Last 10 minutes, we're going to have to turn up the attackingness. Here's Mohammed on the throw. Gerard back to Knight. Ball for Rigby, but Daly heads it away. Mohammed gives it to Matthew. Gerard gives it to Bowden. Johnson to Nash. Bounds Bowden. Here's Johnson into the area, and Henry Kelly deflects that behind for a corner kick for Bromley. Walker takes the corner kick. Headed away as far as Johnson. Here's Walker. Matthew. Walker was offside. Some very tired players out there right now. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Played it all. Is one last chance. A corner kick. McKenna. Far post. Gerard. Knight takes the shot, and he can't get it in the net. So, a 1-0 result for Bromley to win against us. We were the underdogs out there, and you did give it your best. Good effort, lads. Pleased with that. Okay. Gabriel Wright Phillips, we were really unlucky to lose that. It'll spur the lads on to win the next one, though. Saul Gonsalves says, bit of a freak result, that, given how many chances we created. Unlucky. And Robin Godfrey says, this is a results-driven business, and that was a bad result, no matter how you try to spin it. I mean, Robin isn't wrong, to be fair. Have fallen to 12th table, but 6 points from 4 games is not too bad. Fans making nonsense statements about the selection. Woe for Stevenson, indeed. Those ones. Everything okay. Go to the inbox. What have we got? E. Stevenson. Back to full training in 3 days, so could be worse. Yeah, Bromley grabbed deserved win. Let's talk to Kurt Jones, Ryan Collett, and Kieran Hurst of BBC London 94.9. Okay, what have you got for me? Ryan first. How do you think the match went from a tactical perspective? I learned a lot about my team, and I've definitely got plenty to think about now. Kieran. Fans were seemingly amazed that Neville Parker wasn't substituted today. What did you see in his performance that perhaps they didn't? I thought the reaction from the supporters was disappointing, as my options were limited in terms of making a change. What have you made of the difference in standards since you were promoted? There's definitely less room for error, but we've been able to show that we belong here too. Now about doing that consistently. Kieran, again, can you talk about why your teams play the way they do? It's what I know and feel gives us the best chance to be ourselves as a team and as a club. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kurt and Ryan, for turning up. Thank you, Kieran, for all your questions. And I guess I'll see Kurt and Ryan next time. And Kieran, and we play Bromley. There we go. Player of the week, not interested. Right. Time to decide I'm going to offer these guys contracts. I mean, hey, these a lot of good-looking numbers here, and coach summary is exemplary. So I think we do approach to sign. Could be a star player. Established 7. Long-term plan. We want to be higher, really, but sure. Negotiate contract. If I can get him to accept. A bit lower than that. There. Doing nicely. Here. He's going to be an absolute star. And Paul Smith. Forest. I think he is a good potential signing. So again, could be an important player. Need to get this quite low. Oh, that was easy. Okay, fine. Deal, exit talks. I'm probably going to have to sell Alan or Paul as a result of this. I think it's probably going to be Alan. But we'll worry about that next time. We've made those offers. And at that point, I think it is time to round things up. So, what's happened today? We've had 3 matches. We've lost 2 and won 1. Which gives us 2 wins out of 4. Which, I mean, that's often playoff level performance. 2 points per game is often good enough. So I'm not disappointed at the moment with how we're doing. And we've got a couple of chances to improve our squad. We're playing well. We've got so many options. I'm just really excited for our future at this point. And I think that's all there is to say. So thank you for joining me. And I'm sure I will see you all again next time on Valery North Football Manager.